do you integrate your Christian values or your biblical principles into your profession?
So I think for me, because like I work in an inpatient hospital, right? So some people are like, oh my gosh, like psych ward, what is that, right? And they just think immediately like negatively, right? For me, it's all about the preparation. So for me, going in every single day, when I'm going to work, I'm only listening to gospel music. I'm only listening to things that are such a calm to my spirit, because I know that when I get into work, I'm going to be faced with so many different kinds of spirits, so many different kinds of traumas and histories that if you don't prepare yourself like that, you're going to feel it when you leave.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what job I have, I never want to bring it home. I never want to feel like I'm thinking constantly about that client or that session, because I know that it can then take over your whole entire life, right? And that wouldn't be like a healthy balance. So for me, it's like that preparation of, okay, before I'm going in, I'm praying, I'm talking to God, I'm just conversing with him, right? Just listening to the music and really getting encouragement so that I can also bring that into my job. Now, I can't necessarily open up and just talk about my faith in my job, but when my clients or my patients introduce it, oh, for sure. I'm like, yes, let's get into it, because that then allows them to see that connection and that safety that, oh, wow, this clinician is a Christian, but she's also working in mental health, and she also can bring in that perspective of, yeah, you know, you're reading your Bible and you're praying, but you're still struggling. You know, you're still facing these reminders of certain traumatic experiences that you've faced. And I think that all in all has helped me. And when I go into work, this is what I'm bringing in. I'm trying to bring God's light in the most professional way, but also in a very genuine way, you know. And I think just showing up, and I can get cussed out. I can, you know, someone can try to throw something at me. Thankfully, this never happened, but, you know, thank God. But still having that presence and remaining in that. And knowing that, listen, I can try, I can do with whatever wisdom that God has given me and through my studies and all that and my experience. And knowing that I've also prayed for patients as well. And I mean, not prayed for them in the session, but for sure when I've left from it, I've said, you know what, God, I whatever that is they're going through, you know, that those nightmares that they're having, like, I pray that you will go and meet them and that they'll have a nice night, you know, that they won't go to bed thinking about an experience that they've had that has left them feeling so broken, you know? So I think for me, all in all, that's how I've brought it in, and they may not even realize it. They may not know. They may just think, oh, well, my clinician's just being kind and respectful, but behind that really is God and my faith in him and what I've learned from him. And I don't always get it right, but yeah, that's what's been helpful for me in bringing it in. Yeah.
I love that. I was listening to a pastor, and it just kind of reminded me what you said. And he was talking about how sometimes our ministry is literally in our workplace, you know, showing up in our workplace and being that light unto people. And like you said, sometimes they don't even know what it is, but they are drawn to that difference in you. They are drawn to your kindness. They are drawn to your compassion. Yeah. They are drawn to the love that you share and that you display. And that is Christ being exhibited in the workplace, and people just having a little sprinkle of Jesus wherever you go, because you bring that light. Yeah. So I just absolutely love that. And your encouragement to the audience, your encouragement to other people that, you know, wherever your placement is in life, wherever God has placed you, do exactly what Sigourney says. You know, you start off your day, you focus on God, you listen to the work of God. And then throughout the day, just little acts of kindness, you know, little encouraging words. We know we can't, you know, be crazy and like start praying for people all in the workplace, but there is a way 100%. To do it, you know, and you meet people where they are. And once they give you that doorway, you slip it in there. You know?
100%. And I think it's that, again, like you said, like that's being Christ-like, right? Like it doesn't, you don't have to be a mental health clinician to be that way, right? Like it doesn't matter which career or field you are. When you are a child of God, that's your that's your whole identity, right? That's your image that you want to be genuinely to other people. And they're going to be able to tell if you're being genuine or not, you know, whether you are trying to be a little two-faced or, you know, 1 minute you may curse out the person, and then the next minute you're trying to talk about, hi, how are you doing? You have to be like consistent in that. And it doesn't mean that you're perfect, but you're trying every day to show up in not just your best self, but like in the self of God that he's made for you.
Amen.
Yeah.
I love that. Try every day to show up, not just your best self, but the self that God has made. Somebody put that down below in the comments and quote Sigourney Nelson, okay?
Okay.
I love it. I love it. I love it.